Oh, it's right now. Looks like one.
That's so sad. We don't need one.
I just was
You're my heart. Just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay, or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Hi guys, Dimpho here. I've got Ndade Maps joining me, my handsome husband joining me today. We are actually filming this video for the third time. We did it when I was 22 weeks pregnant, but my phone fell. I think I've already said this. My phone fell and the screen broke. So, okay, we had to refilm it again, and we refilmed it at week 28. Now we are filming it again at week 29. As you have seen from the title of the video, this is a pregnancy announcement. So we are pregnant, we are expecting how many babies? How many babies? I would say we're expecting one baby. Yeah, and I'm 29 weeks pregnant. So I've been pregnant for quite some time, and soon we will be parents to 2 kids. Usa isn't joining us today because she's with her aunt, Teto's sister, in Pretoria. So she was actually causing a lot of chaos in the 2 other attempts that we tried to film this video. So it's probably good that she isn't here today. So yeah, this video is just going to be a pregnancy announcement. We've already announced that we are pregnant, and I'll just let you guys in on how my first trimester was. I'll be doing updates: first trimester update, second trimester update, and third trimester update. I'm actually in the 3rd trimester right now, but I'll be doing those updates and just letting you guys know what happened, what transpired. So yeah, stay tuned if you want to find out how my pregnancy has been and how we found out that we are actually expecting another baby. Ooh, yeah, I think I've forgotten what I wanted to say. Remember, this is the 3rd time that we are filming this video. The 2nd time, okay, the lighting wasn't good. I got home from work and we tried to film, but the lighting
was good. It's just
wasn't. Oh, it's so hot, guys. Yeah. Okay, guys, let me just give you a background. We had Usa in January 2018, and we knew that 2 years from then we wanted to have another baby, and we would have liked to have another January baby because I liked maternity leave got January, so which meant that we needed to fall pregnant in April. So okay, let's now fast forward to 2020. Yes, to 2020.
2020.
No, to 2019 this year. In January, when Usa was a year old, I got my first period since falling pregnant and having Usa. I got my first period, but it wasn't really a period. So there was nothing in Feb, and in March I just had like a pain around where my womb is. So we decided to go to our gynae. I check if everything is fine and if we are ready. Ow.
What?
One disturb, one push. And if we are ready to have another baby. So the gynae actually said the pain that I was feeling was probably just the fact that I hadn't had a period in so long, like cluttered basically. So, and which I think was true, because once my period came, a couple of days after we had seen that gynae, I started to feel fine. And then he said, oh, he suggested that I start taking folic acid. I was taking the Clicks brand, the Clicks home brand, which I think is about 30 rands for 30 tablets. Yes, cheap. So that's what I was taking, but I would sometimes forget to take folic acid, ne? So we actually started trying for a baby in April. Yeah, because we wanted a January baby. We started trying in April. Okay, come on, May. I had these symptoms of pregnancy, guys. I remember the whole of May I was watching videos on YouTube on how to tell that you are pregnant even before a missed period, because I was convinced, guys. My boobs were sore, they were huge. I just had these symptoms of pregnancy. I was convinced. So when I eventually took a pregnancy test, it came back negative, and I was like, no babe, I probably took it too soon. I'll take another one in a couple of days. In a couple of days my period came, and it was like a proper period. So it was a proper period. So I was disappointed. That was in May. I was disappointed. We were actually using a period tracker app Flow to see when I'm ovulating and all of that, which was also a bit tricky because I'm not sure how my cycle was since I had a baby. Yeah, but so I wasn't really sure if I still had a 35-day cycle and the period is 7 days. So it was just the guesswork in the Baga Flow. So what we did is, okay, I was disappointed, right?
Yeah.
I was disappointed because I believed, guys, but no, so okay, in May again we try. In May, yeah, we try, and in June, and in this period where we were trying for a baby, I gained weight because it's winter. I gained some weight, so people thought I was pregnant, and I was just fat. So it was actually annoying, London, but Tina, we are busy trying to have a baby, and then people are assuming that I need it because I'm fat. So okay, in May we try. June, the same story. How? Guys, in the show, man, like in the show, but in the meat, what happened? I think I didn't have a period, or I had a very light period in June that was about 2 or 3 days long. Yeah, so I think I took about 2 pregnancy tests in June, but they were all negative. So like, and then disappointed, guys. I won't even lie to you. Then disappointed, but I was like to my husband, you know, God has never failed us. If it's not happening right now, it simply means it's not the right time according to God. He knows the plans that He has for us. So if it's not happening right now at the time that we want it to happen, it simply means that it's not the time that God wants us to have a child. Let's just wait upon God, and it will happen in God's perfect timing. Because right now I keep feeling like I'm pregnant, and I keep taking pregnancy tests that come out negative. So I even told him that the period in 2017 where we were planning our wedding, like that period, we shouldn't trust in our own understanding or trust in our own knowledge, but we should put everything into God's hands, because God knows what is actually going to transpire. Like, a lot happened, man, when we were planning our wedding. At some point, I think 3 weeks before our wedding, I bumped into you. 3 weeks. He was using his dad's car at the time. So it's 3 weeks before our wedding. We don't have cars. It be messenger, but And obviously, because all our money has gone to planning the wedding, now she broke us money access. But at our wedding, what happened?
Before that,
what? Oh, this other couple actually even gave us so that's how we were going about and planning the wedding. And so yeah, Baba, like business stress it in, but God showed us, but hey man, I'm in control, trust in me. Stop worrying, stop stressing, trust in me. Your whole faith and your whole trust should be in me and in nothing else. And like at the wedding, what guys? Yeah, put me my access. Yeah, put me my occupational rent. Because okay, we had moved into our new house at the end of July. We got married in the beginning of August.
Pregnancy.
I know, but I'm just sharing. But why I decided to to stop doubting. I don't know whether to say I wasn't really doubting God, but I just wanted things to happen in my time and in my way. I wasn't, yeah. So yeah guys, that period like it just showed me your faith in God. Yeah, like sabane mali guys from Lamnikelo that happened at our wedding. Yeah, sabane mali.
Okay, June 2019.
So okay, we decided we are going to stop obsessing over trying to have a baby, trying to make a baby. We are putting everything in God's hands. And go June, remember we had taken a pregnancy test thinking that we'd go made kitchen. So go June, we just went about our life. I learned thinking that I'm pregnant when I was actually just fat, and they were annoying the crap out of me. So yeah guys, actually if someone doesn't say that they are pregnant, don't assume that by me hey, because you don't know what someone is going through. What if someone had a miscarriage and then when I hey, are you pregnant? If someone doesn't say anything, just keep your mouth here. So we go about our life in June. Yeah, we don't even go onto the Flow app. We don't track it, period. Or when I'm supposed to be ovulating, we just go about our life. But in July, early July, like I had let me tell you what I was suffering from. But I didn't want to take a pregnancy test because I didn't want to be disappointed. Yeah, so I had, my eyes were so dry and like your eyesight here, it had deteriorated. Pregnancy affects my eyesight in a bad way. I can't even see myself right now on the monitor. So I was always tired. All I wanted to do was to sleep. This was before a pregnancy test, right? Dry eyes. I was super tired. All I wanted to do was to sleep. And then I would be dizzy after taking a shower. And like in the AMs, I would be like pressed of urine, which would even disturb me in my sleep. And I'm a heavy sleeper, like stuff like urine or whatever don't really disturb me. When I was pregnant with Usa, actually, like I wouldn't even feel her when she's kicking at night, but she would disturb Uted, but I wouldn't feel anything because but the full bladder, it would wake me up. And I had lower back pain, and Usa was really clingy. Yeah, lala guys, me and mom. Usa was really clingy. So I did think, okay, maybe I could be pregnant, but I was too scared to take a pregnancy test because I didn't want to be disappointed. Yeah, so it happened that I then I took I should buy him made lemon. Yeah, it like there's a discount quite close to. Stop it. There's a discount, yeah, quite close to where we live. So I get it discount, and it so happens, but like across the Lemon, there's a pregnancy test. There are pregnancy tests, and I had like finished all the pregnancy tests we had apparently. So I was like, okay, let me.
It's like you're saying we had a box of pregnancy.
No, man. I And I was taking about 2 a month, and the clicks, those cheap ones, Pumazi 2 in a box. So, okay, I decided to buy this pregnancy test because now I think I wanted to take the Med Lemon, and you are not supposed to be taking Med Lemon when you are pregnant. So, I buy it. He was at work. He was at 10 o'clock at night. So, okay, I wait for him to come back from work before I even take the test. So as soon as he got back home, I remembered, oh, actually I had bought a pregnancy test, but I didn't say anything to him because he was just tired of me obsessing over this whole thing. So, okay, I don't tell him that I'm taking a pregnancy test. I just
was home by then.
You were home, yes.
I think I was preparing my Med Lemon.
Yeah, but you were in the kitchen and the bathroom, and I dipped the steak and I washed my hands. Just after washing my hands, like less than a minute later, I turn around. How? There are 2 lines, 2 very visible lines. Not what happened. There's a line and a very faint line. No, 2 very, very, very visible lines. How? And then what did I do? How did I tell you? I called you and then?
Yeah, I think you just showed me.
I think that you shocked about. Like I was in disbelief. I didn't want to believe it.
So you kept on like calling me Ted. How?
That's so.
Eh? And then I was like, why is such a bathroom? So I was like, hey. So I was like, what's
wrong with that?
So when I got to the bathroom, he showed me the pregnancy test. What?
But yeah, I didn't want to believe it, guys. Like I think I was just so disappointed from May and June. Okay, so we go to the doctor a couple of days later. I think he had to go see the doctor because of his foot.
For checkup. Yeah,
for a checkup. And then Baba drew blood as well. Then the blood results come back saying I'm about 6 to 7 weeks pregnant, between day 6 and 7 weeks pregnant. And okay, I call my gynae and then the appointment and all of that. So for my 25th birthday, we got to see our baby for the first time. And Ulabuhagi actually even commented, but why is the Puma from the doctor's office so happy? Did we just buy a baby? So yeah, that's what we did in August. We saw the baby for the first time. And yo guys, I was 10 weeks then when we saw the baby for the first time. And good first trimester, my belly was so huge. It was so huge. I think because I was bloated, because once the bloating stopped, it went down like to a normal size for the weeks that I was. So I was actually traumatized, thinking that I'm probably going to have twins. Guys, need twins, and this, no offense to you if you want twins or if you are a mom to twins. Twins, they are not my portion, guys. And we are
pregnant, not with other pregnancies.
Like yeah, no, twins are your portion, yeah, guys.
With
like,
this pregnant.
You still want another pregnancy?
How?
Okay, maybe you'll be the mom in the next pregnancy.
You'll borrow me your womb.
So, okay, you will hear actually in the clip where we are at the doctor's room, I'm even saying to my gynae, oh, it's actually one baby. I was excited, but it's one baby. Like, not dinner stress, guys, but why is my belly so big? It could be 2 babies. Okay, so yeah, once I took a pregnancy test, now these are the symptoms that I experienced, like this is probably like from week 7 to week, I'd say 10. I think I was sick for like 3 weeks. I like smell, I couldn't deal with this smell. There was this other jalapeno acha that I used to like before falling pregnant. Like I would even have nightmares because of the thought of the smell of that acha. Under the maps, if you wanted to eat it, like you would have to go eat outside and then get inside and wash the plate so that there are no traces of the smell. I ended up actually even having to throw it out of the fridge because immediately in the fridge I would smell that jalapeno acha and garlic. I threw them away. I couldn't. And I had nausea because of the smells and food aversions. Like I couldn't eat food with gravy, like food with smell. I couldn't. I had to eat dry food, like rice with dry chicken, and I was eating a lot of sugar. I ate a lot of ice cream in my first trimester, like between that 3-week period. I could eat a cozy 4 in a day, so I even gained a lot of weight. My normal weight is like 74 kilograms, but when I saw my gynae, like towards the end of the first trimester, I was at 80 kilograms. That's how crazy it was. And I'm currently, but once I went back to my normal eating habits, like I dropped that weight and I went back to 74 kilograms, which was like weird because I'm now at 29 weeks, I'm now at 80 kilograms again. So yeah, sugar makes me fat. And I had like terrible motion sickness. I would be so sick, guys, on my way to work. Yo, I think I was actually always late for work because I was suffering from terrible motion sickness. And then I had that terrible metallic taste in your mouth. If you've been pregnant, you know what I'm talking about. Yo, and I had swollen and painful gums. So, but yeah, as was at about 10 weeks, like just after I saw my gynae, so I wasn't sick for long, for like 3 weeks. And my gynae actually gave me these other pills, A6, yeah. I'll link them maybe in the description box. If you are pregnant, guys, and you're suffering from nausea, try them. Ask your gynae or ask your pharmacist or whatever. Those pills are so good. But I didn't need to take them for long because like by week 11 I was okay and I was back to eating the normal food that I was eating. So yeah, that's how my first trimester went by. And actually, before we were even married, we thought we are going to have 4 kids. So we had names for 4 kids. Ne? Usenutsi, firstborn. Secondborn, Kabo. Thirdborn, fourthborn. But now already we gave Usenutsi the names of the first 2 kids. And then now this baby, we've given these 2 kids these 2 names. So I don't know what you mean when you talk about
another 4 names.
But anyway, go baby T, guys, don't. Yeah, yo, his or her first name Kalango T. Yeah, so I think that is it from our first
Teto Junior.
That is it from
TJ.
From our first trimester update, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've got
Teto Junior.
No.
DJ Dimpho Junior.
But Usenut's second name means Dimpho.
Yeah. So it means yeah, Teto Junior or praise.
Guys, thank you for watching this video. If you follow me on Instagram, actually you would have already seen Band meeting. And yeah,
what's your Instagram handle?
It's D_Maponyane. Yeah, so if you aren't following me on Instagram, make sure to follow me so that you can see more. Yeah, and get to see Use more because I post a lot of her on my Instagram stories. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, just leave them down and I'll be sure to get to them. But I'll be doing a second trimester update and a third trimester update. Yo, and hey, something that I forgot to mention, ne? Yo, I'm a belly, guys. I will show. Like my nipples, my whole bellies were so painful.
That is because you were...
No, it's because of pregnancy. So also, my child, if you ever doubt one day that mommy loves you, ne, just remember that mommy breastfed you through pregnancy, through painful boobs, through painful nipples. Ne? Just know that mommy loves you so much. Thanks guys for watching. Bye.